Hello, Aries, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's tarot reading. Thank you very much, Aries, for joining me. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. So, moving on, let's have a look at that. So, I have received a lot of requests regarding moving on. So, some of you may be thinking about moving on, perhaps some of you have already have. So, let's have a look at the situation about moving on, Aries. So, we'll be using the Light Seers followed by a different tarot deck to clarify. So let's quickly just clear the cards. Aries, just quickly, I do want to mention that there will be an optional extended tarot reading regarding moving on. However, though, with the extended, we're going to be focusing on what's coming up next in your life. So, who or what is coming in? What is it that you need to focus on? And what's going on behind the scenes? So, there's going to be quite a lot covered with the extended. So, it is optional, please remember. But if this resonates with you and you do want to find out more, check it out. It will be the first link down below in the description box. Okay, so moving on. Moving on with your life, finding happiness, letting go of people, situations that no longer serve you. Even thoughts, moving on from certain thoughts that no longer serve you. Okay, what's the energy behind the deck? What do we have? Seven of Cups, options and choices. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, feeling rejected, left out in the cold, but then being motivated to take action. This is you, Aries. So again, there's always that fear. What is my life going to look like if I move on? Yes, I'm going to be on my own, but you know that saying, it's better to be on your own than be with bad company. So I only go back three cards. It is showing that you're going to be motivated though to do something. Let's have a look, Aries. Okay. So let's have a look first. We're going to be looking at what do I need to leave behind? And again, this could cover situations, emotions, people no longer serving you. What is it? Yeah, definitely sounds like people because you have the Seven of Wands. If you look at this Aries, look at this for a second. We have wands. First of all, they're not lit. So they're not coming in with good intentions. The imagery of the cards is always super important because in other tarot cards, the actual wands are lit. These are not lit. The only thing that's lit at the moment is right here for you, Aries. You've got that fire, that passion that makes you special. However, though, I do feel that there are others that are challenging you. Now, apart from your person, because we do have other ones here, it could be your person's friends, it could be your person's family, even extended family, where they are challenging you, causing unnecessary trouble. And this, you are leaving this behind because notice something. First of all, you're not even looking at it, Aries. It's like, you know what? I am over this BS. I am over it. I don't need to deal with this circus anymore. So, yes, this card is already solidifying because you've tried. I feel like you have tried multiple times to stand up for yourself, and perhaps your person didn't really have your back in certain situations. So, you're kind of like saying, you know what? Screw this. I deserve to be happy. I don't deserve all of this chaos. So you're already turning your back on that, Aries. You're already saying enough is enough. No more. So no more of the trouble making, the emotions, people that are constantly kind of like poking you, wanting to get a reaction from you. And even though you do stand up for yourself, Aries, it gets tiring. It does, absolutely. So it's kind of like almost you're turning your head and saying, you know what, enough is enough. You're over it. So let's have a look. What's been hard to let go, or what's been holding you back, like fear, guilt, or is there an attachment? What is it? Yeah. So again, you're afraid of letting go of love and afraid of not finding love. I understand that. It's been hard. It's been hard to let this go because there have been happy moments. There have been moments where it's been great. It almost felt like, God, this person is my world. And it has been tough, absolutely. And I'm not be surprised if this still lingers on because it almost felt like this person is my true love. This person is my world. I keep hearing that my world that's coming through quite a lot. And I feel like the reason why you're holding back because you have true feelings for this person. The feelings that you have are very, very true, but you got to remember something though, Aries. There is always a difference how you feel about someone versus how they make you feel. There's always a difference between that. So let's look at the third placement card. So, what have you learned from this experience? Is there wisdom, strength gained from the past? Yeah, absolutely. You learned a lot. Look at this. We have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. So, that's going to be a huge lesson for you, Aries, in the sense, well, was the relationship about equal give and take? Did my person acknowledge my feelings, my thoughts, or were they ignored? So, the Six of Pentacles is also about building a foundation. Was there a foundation? Was that missing from this relationship? Or where was your person and situation constantly challenging you? When in actual fact, the Six of Pentacles should be the foundation about generosity. It's about your person having your back, protecting you, not letting this happen because they kind of like allowed for this to happen. No, it's all about teamwork, collaboration, everyone being a team player. So that's something that you learned on your own, Aries, that relationships are based on values. What's important to your person versus your values? Were they kind of like similar or they were completely out of sync? So your values definitely do differ, Aries, compared to your person, completely different. Let's keep moving on. Where are you now emotionally? You want happiness with the Nine of Cups. You're not losing faith when it comes to love. You're not. Because again, the Nine of Cups, that is also the minor arcana of the Empress and also the Star. You still believe in love. You still believe in true love, life partner. So I'm going to also add, as an emotional and also a mental state, you're in a good place. You're actually doing okay. So, what about moving forward? What will help you to move forward? Think about the mindset, actions, letting go. What? Yeah, you need to let go. Because with the Hanged Man, you're not going to be moving forward nor backwards. In fact, you're going to be suspended upside down, the same routine over and over. However, though, with Hanged Man, it does also tell us that we do need to adapt, do things differently, sacrifice. See the light behind the person's head here? You're going to get some sort of epiphany. You're going to start thinking outside the box. You're going to realize, well, wait a second, how am I moving forward here in this situation? How? So, what lies ahead once you let go? What lies ahead? We're going to have a look at a glimpse into the future, hope, peace, or what you're moving towards also. What do we have? Hmm. You're going towards exploration. Three of Wands. So you got to think about the Three of Wands that your ship is coming. That's you, Aries. You're waiting by the shore. There's something coming towards you. Notice in some tarot cards, we can see the ship. At the moment, we cannot see the ship at the moment. We can't see it. It hasn't come yet. This needs to finish so your ship can come. So again, the Three of Wands is an excellent card of exploration. It's about being curious. It's about trying new things. It's really about taking that leap of faith, kind of like the Fool, where you just go because you're ready. If you look at this person, how they are standing, they've got the surfboard, they're ready to go on an adventure. Notice something here. The wands here are not lit. There's no passion here. Look at the ones here. So this can also suggest that there is beautiful passion, love coming towards you, Aries. So this is beautiful. This is amazing. So again, the Hanged Man, it's really telling us to think outside the box, sacrifice, adapting. Because with the Hanged Man, don't forget that's also a major arcana. It's already telling you with the Hanged Man that there is no forward, there's no going backwards. We're kind of like being stuck here. Are you afraid of letting go? Because you actually at one point felt like this is my true love, just above the Ace of Cups here. You may feel like, but this is my true love. I'm not ready to let go. You're going to ask yourself, Aries, happy are you? Are you truly happy? You got to ask yourself. You got to do what feels right for you, of course. So what we're going to do. No, we're not going to use this deck. We're going to be using the Mermaid deck. We're going to clarify now. What is it that we need to know? So just a reminder, Aries, that there will be an optional extended tarot reading where I will be looking at, well, what's next for you? What's you have to look forward to next? So join me. It will be the first thing down below in the description box. But we'll be focusing on other areas of your life, Aries, and what is it you need to look forward to. So let's clarify. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, Six of Cups. Again, now the Six of Cups, of course, that on its own, the Six of Cups is a beautiful card of friendship here. But again, I actually feel that even friends have challenged you, Aries. And I feel like when there are bad moments, people come back to you. They want to make peace, they want to make amends. Again, we go back to the challenging times. We go back to old habits. We go back to people challenging you, gossiping you. Sorry, I meant gossiping about you. So again, Six of Cups with the Seven of Wands. Again, I feel like you know these people. They're very, very close to you. Again, your person, it could be their family. I'm thinking more family, even cousins. If you look at this again, this person is kind of like being very sarcastic here, making fun of you almost. And it hasn't been fun for you. So even though you've had great times with certain friends, also other people connected with your person, you may feel like it's almost bittersweet that you need to leave that behind now because emotionally and physically you know that it's just no longer serving you. So there could be good friends that are connected with your person's family and friends. You need to leave it behind because you know it's just not serving you. It's I almost feel like you need to stop contact with everyone that is connected with your person because you know that you kind of like want to you don't want other people to find out what you are doing, what are you up to. You don't want anyone to know that what's your next step in life. You want to kind of like want to keep that private. So it's been hard to let go the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Also, we have the Knight of Pentacles because it literally felt like a great opportunity. It brought a lot of change into your life. It brought happiness. Don't get me wrong, there have been happy moments. And it's like again, you don't want to let that go. But don't forget that the Knight of Pentacles isn't moving, just like the Hanged Man. They're not moving. So it's like again, bittersweet. There were very, very happy moments, but at the same time, the relationship has been moving very slow, very slow. It's to the point that it was idle at one point, not moving. And unfortunately, I feel like with you, Aries, you really want to move forward. There are things that you want to do in your life, but you haven't been moving forward because of your person. It's like almost they've been holding you back. And again, I do feel for you because even though it does feel like true love, And letting it go, it's going to be very, very tough. So what you've learned, you had the Six of Pentacles, also with the Ace of Wands. So you've learned a lot already. You know that relationships are based about having each other's back, working as a team. Already, the fact that you do have the Ace of Wands there, it's like you really want that opportunity and you're feeling motivated, you're feeling excited to do that with the Ace of Wands. Because remember, the Ace of Wands, yes, it does promise new beginnings, but it's up to us to get up and take some action. So you're kind of like already feeling that in your solar plexus that I got to do this. I got to try new things. I want to get out there. I want to do things that I've always wanted to do. For some reason, Aries, I did pick up, especially here. I didn't mention it before, but I'm going to say it now. I felt like there are things that you really want to do, but your person and their family were always stopping you, saying, no, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. For whatever reason, now you can, Aries. You can do whatever you want. Nine of Cups. If we look at the Nine of Cups, where are you emotionally now? You're still holding on to hope. Ooh, look at this. The King of Pentacles. So at the same time, this is actually really good. Even though Aries, you are represented by fire, you're also staying very grounded. By staying very grounded, you see the reality. If you feel that you're not grounded, do yourself a favor, go outside now and with your bare feet, touch Mother Earth, the grass. Very important that you ground yourself because by grounding yourself, you see the reality of the situation. So, what I mean by the reality, you may question it. Was this really, really love for me? The King of Pentacles, one of my favorite kings, you're also seeing a masculine side of yourself where you may even consider, you know what, there are other things I need to take care of. I've always wanted to accomplish this. I've always wanted to go back to school. Whatever it is, you're just starting a different mental mindset now. There's a different mindset that's happening here where you're taking charge of your life. You're grabbing your life and you say, I'm going to do what I want to do. So this is great. I'm loving that energy, Aries. Really, really am. We need to move forward. And you will get that with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is mental clarity. By grounding yourself, you see that mental clarity. You break through of all the challenges, the blocks, the confusion, the doubts, the guilt, shame, whatever it is, you're going to break through all that BS. That's what you're going to do, Aries. Because again, what are you doing? You're taking life by your hands and you're saying, I'm responsible for my hand. I'm responsible what I do and don't do. I'm in control of my life. The Three of Wands. So what lies ahead? There could be a little bit of indecision. For some of you, may decide to travel. Money may be an issue. What else? Yeah. We also have the Death card. So the Death card is showing an end. There will be a definite end. You are definitely going to let go. You are definitely going to move on. Because again, don't forget the Two of Pentacles. There may be doubt still. Am I making the right decision? This is why your ship hasn't come. The Death is showing that Death does not care whether you're ready or not. Death wants you to move on because Death knows that this situation is no longer serving you. Death wants you now. It's time. We end a cycle, but we also emerge into a new cycle. Death is rebirth. It's showing when you transform into your 2.0 version. So you're going to change. You may even surprise yourself, Aries, and says, wow, I never thought I would say or do that. So there's going to be a different side of you. You're going to leave your old self behind and you're going to leave your old life behind. It's the end of the road. Please remember that because you may hear it in a song. It's the end of the line. That's it. And you got to be ready now, Aries, because now you're going to step into a new life cycle. Just like a butterfly, when it's a caterpillar, it goes into the cocoon and it emerges into a butterfly. This is what's happening. This is why the Death card is rebirth. We're ending it. It's destined. Don't forget that the death card is a major arcana. It's going to happen, whether you're ready or not. And this is why you're going to get that epiphany with the Ace of Swords, where I know exactly what I have to do. I don't want to live a life of guilt, shame, or being held back. So things are definitely going to change for you. And by ending things, by re-emerging into a new cycle, now we have something to look forward to. So now, Aries, I'm actually going to move on to your extended, where I'm going to be looking at what's next for your life. So join me. If this has resonated, join me. If it hasn't, it's all good. Aries, power to you. Have an amazing week, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye for now.